it's MK, and I am here with another Kit Conspiracy layout for you guys. I'm also playing along, well, not really playing along, but I'm using up my sketches from Christy's Beautiful Life, and this one here is by Ruth Lewenden. So I really wanted to make sure that I finished up these sketches. I have, I think, 2 more to play with, and I figured out that I'm going to use these 3 photos of my daughter practicing her braids in her hair. So I'm going to use the 3 packaging squiggly lines for those pictures. I thought that they would fit perfectly on those pieces of paper. I also picked out all of the pink embellishments because my daughter really likes pink. She is a very, very girly girl, so I don't mind if she likes pink, but I do have to say that I'm not a pink fan. So I don't mind playing with the pink, but it's not something that I reach for. So for this one, I also pulled out the good stuff, which is the squiggly line, but I'm going to use the pink polka dot. And then this is the cover sheet for the packaging. That was the white with pink polka dot and then pink with white polka dot. So I'm going to go ahead and use this black cardstock to basically ground all of this pink. But before I frame the black cardstock with this white polka dot on pink, I'm going to gut it out. I don't know why. I don't have any intention of using any of it for anything else, but I thought maybe I could use the other side. So I definitely wanted to gut out this paper before attaching my black cardstock. I also like doing this because it keeps my layouts at a bare minimum, because of the fact that once you start adding cardstock on top of cardstock on top of cardstock, it becomes a very thick layout in itself just by having a ton of paper on top of more paper, right? So I like to keep this because then I only have a thickness in about 1/4 of an inch or so of an area. Here I'll have one, it's about, I don't know, looks like 7/8. If I'm guessing. I don't think that that's full 2 inches, but I'm not sure. I'm actually trying to put the black cardstock within the polka dot, so I have one single polka dot border all the way around, like one dot of border all the way around my black cardstock. So that is what I am, that's what I'm looking at right now, is to make sure that all the paper or all the edges will match up, even though the polka dots aren't perfect on the pink layout, if that makes any sense, the pink portion. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down based off of what I just measured. I know it's a lot of measuring. It is a lot of prep work, and most people just want to cut and gut and do all that good stuff. I find it actually soothing to do all this measuring. My dad's always said, and I'm sure everybody else's dad's always said, measure twice, cut once. And I'm very happy that I do this portion of it. I also liked the fact that I was able to get a perfect amount of polka dots within my black cardstock as well. I did have to cut some down because the print isn't perfect, but that's okay. I'm not even going to, stress over it, because when it's all said and done, you really can't see it. And to be honest, the main focal point is the photos, right? And all the good stuff to help tell your story. So here I really do like, I love it when my daughter goes and practices her hair. Like, she does so many things with her hair. She, curls it, braids it, buns it. I mean, all these different kinds of things that she just does with her hair. And it reminds me of what I used to do with my hair back in the day. I mean, I used to, see a gal that was done, what is it called? See an actress. And I would try to mimic how she had her hair. I like half up, half down. I like, I used to do all sorts of things with my hair, and now it's, I just put it up in a pony and I'm done, more like in a bun, and I'm done. And so that's kind of where, I miss being creative with my hair, like Kyrie is now. And so I just like to help her document it. Cora used to be a little bit, but she's more of a hippie gal. And so she just likes having her hair down all the time. She barely puts it up. But Kyrie's different. She's at that stage, the same stage that I was at a couple years back. And well, not even, no, it wasn't a couple years back. It was my high school days. And I like reminiscing, watching her do it for her hair, if that makes any sense. So this is one where she was practicing her braids, and then she took the braids and decided to do this little ponytail thing with her braids, something that she saw somewhere. And I just thought that it was unique, and for her to be able to do it on her own, I thought was super cool too. So of course I had to get a lot of pictures. And as you guys can tell in most of my pictures, our hangout spot is the kitchen and dining area. This is where you will mostly find us, is in the kitchen and dining area, especially when it is around dinner time. And it's not because everybody's hungry. It's just because that's where most of our teachings are. That is where, the person's turn, whoever's turn it is to cook, we're hanging out, and I get to hear all about their day. I get to hear all about their week, because they cook for an entire week. And we just get to hang out. And then sometimes we get onto a subject where, well, we might have to look it up, like do some research and whatnot. And then that's when everybody else kind of flocks in and wants to know what's going on and what's being learned and all that stuff. And it ends up becoming a dinner conversation where we actually look into the history of something, or we'll look into whatever it was that we brought up, the migration of whales or something, who knows what it is that we are looking up. But it just flowered from a conversation that me and one of my children are having. And it leads to an entire dinner conversation with everybody, and what they learned in school, and what we didn't know. And I mean, it's just so fun, and it's enjoyable that we still do this, even though my kids are way old enough to not give a hoot and just do their own thing. Can I eat and be gone, Mom? But no, they always hang out, and they always, want to visit and talk to us and stuff. And I don't want to say talk to me, because I'm not the only one that's always there, but us, and tell us things and stuff. And so it's super cool, and I don't ever want to lose that, and like I said, this is another one where, Kyrie had just finished this, and of course I'm in the kitchen helping with dinner, and, she comes in with her hair, and it's like, oh my stars, it's so fun and so cool. And she's got all these little barrettes and things like that she can add to her hair, and she's just discovering all the things that she can do. But her favorite thing is to just wear it down. It really is. And she'll wear it up when she first leaves the house, and then come home and it's all down and flowing, and just the way that she likes it. And so that's why I went with the wildflower title for this. I loved the Beautifully You title. It definitely suited her, but it wasn't big enough. It needed the wildflower. It really did, because that's what she is. She is a wildflower. I mean, Cora is a wild flower, like in air quotes, wild, but Kyrie is more like a wildflower, a beautiful flower that grows out in the wild, and she sits there all sweet and soft and pretty, just waiting to be discovered. And I just know that that's Kyrie. Even though wildflower, it means different things for, different, depending on how you say it and which word you express the most, right? Because both my daughters are wildflowers, but one of them is totally, the wild is for her, and the other one is the flower is for her. So anywho, just trying to scatter out everything, and instead of having a big long title and the embellishments sparse, I decided to have everything just go down the flow with my flowers. No, they're photos. And have everything flowing with my photos. I really did like this. I really do like the open polka dots over on the right. I mean, this is a very unique layout, a very unique sketch for me. And so I just really had fun with all the things, and they went really well in place. It's almost like they fall into place. And I love when a layout comes together like this. It just makes me so happy that, I just had the perfect thing in this page kit that flowed really well, and it worked really well. Everything that I put down, I didn't have to sit there and guess where I wanted it to go. Some things I initially put somewhere, and then of course I moved it again because I found a better spot for it. But there was no guesswork. There was no starting and stopping and thinking about it and trying to figure out where exactly it was really going to go. I love layouts like this. I really do, because they do end up becoming just a super fast, super awesome layout, and one of my favorites for, the week or the month, or today's the day. It's my favorite for today, right? Until tomorrow, and I have another favorite. But yeah, I really did enjoy this, and I was just looking to see, do I need black enamel dots? Do I need to add more black to it? But no, I love the sparsity of black that was brought in. I just really like how it all came together. Even though I didn't really follow the sketch, I did still enjoy the sketch. Ruth, it was a very nice sketch to play with. I really did enjoy it. It was a great jumping off point. I love sketches like this that leave it open to what you can do with what you have. So it was fun. All right, so a couple things down below are links and stuff to playlists and whatnot. Don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel. She is my co-partner in this Kit Conspiracy series, and I just want you to go check out and see what she did for today, and I will check you guys all later. Thanks. Bye.